Hello and welcome to Clever Witty Gaming. So this is the follow-up video just to show you guys what I've done with the Vietnam map so far. So I haven't really worked on this little American base here, still placeholdering here, so nothing's really been touched or even done to that part there. Mainly, I'll probably say the most thing I've done is replaced all the vegetation. I've gone through all the different terrain details now because the Vietnam DLC came out, so it gave me the chance to actually change up things to make them look more like Vietnam. So we've got some bamboos around as well as trees, and this village here, we replaced a lot of the assets with Vietnam assets. So yeah, it was just replacing assets and refitting them to work for the map, to still be able to work. We'll put a couple of cannons here, Vietnam cannons from the Vietnam DLC, and there what's been hitting this town. This town has not been done yet, as you can see. I haven't changed some of the assets over yet. Changed some of the light in the effects, the clouds, the weather, and the fog to suit it more. What else have I changed? I don't know if I changed the water last time you guys saw this. Probably have or haven't. One of the two. This obviously city over here, or little town thing is slowly being changed. You can see where I'm just placeholdering sort of different buildings and stuff. I mean, this is just supposed to be like a little drop-by town. There's going to be a few more different places around the back here as well to make it another bit more interesting for you guys to come and have a look at. Along the river here, we got some buildings now starting to appear along the river, so it's slowly getting there. It's still going to take a while yet, probably a couple of weeks before there's a decent playable version. I mean, it's playable at the moment, but there's not really many guns around the map. There's a few, but still not loads. So at the moment, I've just uploaded a version where there's a class system in it. You're more than welcome to try it out just to see what the map is like, because as I said, it's still being built, and I'm still sort of deciding what's going down and what's not. Obviously, this needs to change here a lot because it's just too wide. Too much open space here. There's gonna be some stuff going down here as well. I haven't decided quite what's going there. But I'm just basically taking my time with this map because this is gonna be one of my favourite maps. I think once it's done, it's gonna be epic. And I've done a lot of moulding again of the mountains and the cliffs and stuff, so it looks more of a natural look to it. Well, I'm trying to get more of a natural look. It's really hard on console. It can be a bit of a pain. But yeah, I've all this has all been manually textured. I can see here. I'm probably going to retexture this bit here for it to be rock, and just as I see, do little touch-ups here. I'll make it look like it's got some muck going over it and stuff. You just got to be very careful with a brush. It takes a while just to do one little bit. So yeah, it's gonna be awesome once this map is done. But yeah, I just wanted to show you guys, the progress. There's even more vegetation than than last time, so it's come along really nicely. The helicopters are going to be changed as Vietnam helicopters now, so these are going to be ripped out and changed for Vietnam helicopters. So it's gonna be very, very different soon. Give it a couple of weeks, and I'd love to show you guys what's going to be like in a couple of weeks. And if you want to play it, you can currently play this version. It's currently on the PlayStation. What's it called? Little Far Cry 5 map data thing, whatever you want to call it. Go to the Far Cry 5 arcade and search Battle Royale Nam, and you will see a version there. This is the alpha version. Basically, that is going to be it for the updates of that version. And I'm now going to build a new version of this. So I'm going to copy and paste it. The name is going to change, so it actually looks written out properly, and that's going to be like the beta version. That won't be up for quite a while. That won't be published for a long time. So at the moment, this is what you'll be playing until it's done. So it's nothing amazing at the moment, but when the what I call the beta version gets a bit more, it gets a lot more intense in the building. So like this area will be gone through about 1,000,000 times, just adjusting stuff just like that, just to make it even look more neater. And just changing some of the assets about, and even moving things like things like whole towns like this might end up going or something. But it just depends on what happens. There's a team deathmatch version as well, which has got uploaded last night. So it's slightly different. You start off with classes, loads of ammo. No, I think there's a few like things like power weapons, like sniper rifles about. But apart from that, it is you go in your teams and you kill each other, and there's different ammunition points with flares around the different towns and bits. So yeah, it's going to be proper mental, and I hope you guys have a little go at that. So that's going to be it for the video. I'm trying not to choke it. I've been relatively ill for quite a few weeks, so it's sucked being this ill. It's absolutely sucked. It's my new job. Asthma is really kicking in with all the dust and stuff I deal with now. So yeah, it's I'm like choking to death, and you guys can enjoy the map. Thank you very much, guys, for watching. I hope you do get a chance to play. This is nowhere near done. If you want to see something which is looking relatively decent, go and watch my other video on my other map, which is the Battle Royale USA. It's far more near the end of finished. So there we are, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.